and thank you for tuning in today. Today I have been a little busy, so I haven't had time to make a video, so I want to go ahead and do that. I'm actually doing it while I'm cutting up my potatoes for supper. And today's topic, I wanted to relay to another one of my passions. I love cooking. And maybe if everyone wants to see a couple cooking videos, I might try that. As of right now, I don't have anything specific planned. I just happened to be crunched for time, so I decided to go ahead and peel some potatoes while I'm actually make a video while I'm actually making supper. I love any kind of potato, any and every kind of potato. It's actually one of my favorite foods. The favorite way that I have of doing them is actually just mashing them, just mashed potatoes. Like I said, I'll eat any kind of potato. I'm a big potato fan. So, I'll eat any kind of potato, but my favorite are mashed potatoes. Now, I'm not talking about mashed potatoes like you would get out of a box or from a restaurant. I'm talking about actually homemade, home-peeled potatoes that you make yourself. There's just something about country cooking that I absolutely love. Now, I do love lots of different kinds of country foods. I'm a pretty good cook too. Probably my favorite country cooked food would have to be chicken and dumplings and homemade meatloaf. So those are probably my two all-time favorites besides potatoes. Because, like I said, I am a big potato lover. I would eat potatoes every single day of the week, multiple times a day. That's how much I love potatoes. Rarely do I ever get tired of potatoes. I would like to know what kind of foods you all like. Do you like home-cooked food that you make homemade, or do you like fast food? Is there some kind of particular home-cooked food that you like the most? For me, I'm not that big at all on fast food. It's just something that I never really liked. Now, whenever I was pregnant, there was a couple times that I actually craved a couple different kinds of fast food. I guess it's because I never really eat fast food. So I'm going to guess that's why. But I prefer home-cooked food much over fast food. It's more filling. It keeps you full longer. And I think it gives me more energy, as well as it is healthier for you. Just the way you prepare foods and the things that you do to your foods differently make your meal good or bad. If you prepare food with a lot of grease, of course that's going to be pretty bad for you. Now, one food that I do like that involves a lot of grease is fried chicken. So I have to say that I do dabble in the fatty foods every now and then. But having it every now and then is not going to hurt you. If you were to eat something soaked in grease every single day, multiple times a day, I would say you need to slow down, because by the time you are 40 or 50, you could have some issues starting to show up. You could have something wrong with your heart, your arteries. There's a lot of different things that you can actually have go wrong if you eat all these fatty foods all the time. Now, there are ways of making potatoes that's really fatty, like French fries, which a lot of people like. Now, I like to eat French fries every now and then, but I'm not really that big on French fries either. The majority of the time, the way I like my potatoes, mashed, baked, sometimes fried, but I'm not really that big on fried potatoes. Now, I will eat them and I like them, but I'm not really a big fan of them because there is so much grease. And it's not that I'm this type of person that watches every calorie I eat or watch everything I eat, because I'm not. I stay really active, and I'm just not one of those people that counts calories. Now, I do try to lean more toward healthy foods because it's better for my health, and it's better for my children. So I do lean more toward the healthier and more natural foods. But that doesn't mean that I count calories. So I do have a couple more potatoes left to peel. We've got 5 down and 4 more to go. So I have a couple more potatoes. And I do fix quite a bit of potatoes whenever I fix them, because everyone in my family loves potatoes too. It's actually one of my children's favorite, and my husband loves them. And I've actually been cooking since I was the first full meal that I cooked. Not something microwaved or one of those meals that you stick in the oven or microwave that's already pre-prepared that you just heat up. The first time I actually made a full homemade meal, I believe I was 14. Now, I'm not talking about just making one item either. Maybe, say, mac and cheese or something like that. I'm not talking about that either, because I was making that for quite a while whenever I was a lot younger. But now I haven't actually been making full homemade family-sized meals since I was I was about 14. So since then I've been making them, and I really enjoy cooking. Now, the part that I don't like is the cleanup, which I'm sure quite a few of you probably share with me. I'm not a huge fan over cleaning up. I don't like to clean up. I like to cook, but I don't like the cleanup process afterward. Now, I'll do it, but I won't enjoy it. I would like for you to leave me some comments, maybe some questions, if you have any, about some homemade foods. Now, I am located in Kentucky, so I grew up with a lot of family that have the deep, well, not really deep South, but the really country accent, and really country foods. So I've been exposed to quite a bit of different types of foods. I know one food that you're probably not common with, if you are not from around here, is poke salad. A lot of people around here love poke salad. It's actually one of my grandmother's favorites, so she loves it. But if you have any questions about any kind of food like that, or how to prepare anything that you've maybe heard about from Kentucky or from the South, I'd be happy to look at it. Now, don't ask me about grits, because I'm not one to make grits. I don't like the taste of grits. I'm not really into them, so I don't make them. That's probably one Southern food that I just do not like. But anything else, I've probably made it before, or I've seen it made. So, if you have any questions about any Southern food, or any questions about anything Southern, you can actually leave that for me in the comments. You could private message me. Also, on my channel, you can like this video if you want to see more cooking videos, or I've been considering quite a few different kinds of cooking videos, but I wasn't sure if you, my audience, would be interested in them. So if you would be, please leave me some comments and let me know, so I can actually go ahead and start some cooking videos, so you can see some of the traditional ways that we make food in Kentucky, which I would be happy to show you. But I would want to know if you're interested, or if I will be wasting your time. And I really don't want to waste your time. I want to make videos that are appealing to you, that make you want to watch movies on my channel. So if there's anything that you want to know about Kentucky or Southern cooking, or if there's any questions that you have about Kentucky or anything Southern, you can actually let me know. Now, if you look on the map of the United States, you will notice that Kentucky is not really Southern. We are a neutral state, but we have a lot of Southern traditions. So, if it's not from Kentucky, or it's not the Southern that we have here in Kentucky, I would still be interested in knowing about it, because, like I said, I love to cook. I'm really into cooking, so I would like to hear about anything. If you have recipes, or if you have specific things that you make in your hometown or in your state that is state-specific, I would really like to know as well. I find those things really interesting, and different flavors I really like. Now, I'm not into spicy foods. I don't like spicy stuff. I like a little bit. If it's just a little tangy or a little spicy, I like it. But now, if it's really, really strong, that's not something that I'm into. I would still be happy to hear about it, don't get me wrong, but it's just not for my taste. If you have any questions about any of my other videos, the tattoos, the piercings, as far as all of those videos go, or if you like any of my cleaning videos, just let me know what questions you have about any of the videos that I've done, and I will try to address that as soon as possible. Also, you letting me know what you like lets me know what kind of videos that I should make in the future that would interest you. So I really appreciate any comments that you have. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate if you do so. That would also let me know that I do have viewers out there that are interested in seeing more stuff that I do. Also, I've been considering doing a video over herbs and herbal remedies from here in Kentucky. So if you're interested in that as well, just let me know. And thank you so much for your time today. I'm actually done with peeling all of my potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on to boil so we can have mashed potatoes in just a moment. If there is, like I said, anything that you are interested in, let me know. If there's a specific way you like your potatoes, I would love to hear about it. I'm always looking for new potato recipes because I love, love, love potatoes. But again, thank you so much for your time today. I hope I didn't bore you too much. But I appreciate you tuning in, and you have a very wonderful day. Thanks again.